I'm here with David Saad of Cluepedia. He's the CEO and president of Cluepedia, which is located in Santa Ana, California. And David, you've been here at this conference all day.
Yes.
What's the most interesting thing that you've taken from the conference?
Uh, Actually, the need to monetize all the adoption. I think that there is a disconnect between the eyeballs and the user base versus monetization, and I think that that is really the next thing for companies to really focus on is the monetization. But nonetheless, I think it's still important, especially in the social media sector, to first start with adoption, because without adoption there will be no monetization. But that doesn't mean that CEOs ought not to focus right now on monetization. So that's, I think, from my perspective, the single most important piece of information that I got out of all the panels.
And of all the monetization technologies that you've seen, what is the most exciting to you?
Well, first, I think that the quote-unquote conventional advertising model that we've been seeing in the last few years, I think it's going down. I think that there's a trend in less growth in terms of CPM and revenues from pure CPM type of deals. So I think that right now CEOs ought to focus on other type of models. For example, try to focus on users who can carry a brand and try to have brands follow influencers. For example, if I am an influencer or a blogger and I participate in different either social networks or social media, I think the trend would be for brands to join those influencers and try to have those influencers carry their brand and influence others. That would be, and how you monetize that remains to be seen, but I think that that would be one trend. Another trend actually is back to subscription models. For example, in our case, we're trying to monetize the wisdom of the crowds and going back to try to empower websites with capability of getting feedback and what have you, and charging publishers for those kinds of capabilities is another way of looking at it, and that would be pretty viable business model and sustainable, and as well as can prove that it could scale. So those are the kind of two pieces in the business model area where I think that that's something to look at and try to really explore. Different business model versus the typical CPM eyeballs type of deals.
Definitely. Well, good luck to you and Cluepedia in accomplishing all of that. And thank you
tomorrow.
Oh, is that right? You'll be
Yeah.
presenting tomorrow.
We will
on
be
stage?
presenting tomorrow on stage, so we'll see how that works. We presented today at Octane, and I must compliment Always On. It's been great. As you know, we presented in New York a few months back, and we won the Always On Media Award. So
right.
we came back this year. And I think that there's a lot of, by the way, one more thing. I think that this whole area of venture capitalists not investing and being shy about investing, there's truth to that considering the economical climate. But nonetheless, there's a lot of innovation, if you notice. And the VCs are running after those innovations. So I don't think they're not putting full brakes right now. So there's quite a bit of investment going on. So actually, it's a great time to be an entrepreneur and launch companies, despite the economical condition.
That's great. There's a lot of naysayers out there, but it's good to know there's
So
still
it's great.
money to be captured.
That's right. So it's a great event. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
Great. Well, thank you so much, David.
Bye-bye.